Hello everyone. In this video, we're gonna continue to our pickle series from where we left off. If you didn't watch the previous videos, I recommend you to watch them, but I'm saying right at the beginning of the video, when preparing these pickles, I consciously don't use lemon or vinegar. We know how beneficial these ingredients in general, but when we put them into the pickles, they inhibit production of the probiotic strains that we want. So I wanted to say this at the beginning of the video, so please don't say why you didn't add them later. That's why I don't prefer adding them. Classy recipes, gushing health from the inside. Address of enough and balanced man. Center of wise and conscious woman. Onat Oktaş TV. And let's see what we need. We need water and we have a bottle. So we'll shake the bottle for mixing water and salt. We have substitute water. Of course we need salt. I use Pure Life brand. The pink one, as you see, it's non-iodized Himalayan salt. I grind this with the coffee grinder and becoming like this. I mix like this and shake it in the water. What else? The pickle that we're gonna prepare will become more crunchy for those who likes more crispy and crunchy. Let's see what we have. There are carrots, beets, plus we're gonna add purple cabbage. And what else? We're gonna add tannin substance to top of the pickle jar. For this purpose, I have sour cherry leaves and vine leaves that I gathered newly. Plus we have garlics and peppers. What else? A dessert spoon for measuring the salt. Jars. Today, I'll try an additional probiotic source. This is Advanced Multibillion Dophilus from Solgar brand. But again, I remind you, you can use another brand or type. There is no rule like you should use this brand or any additional probiotic source. You can use your doctor's recommendation as an additional probiotic source if you wanna use. But as I said earlier, additional probiotic capsule or powder is absolutely not the only option. You can use kefir, you can also use old pickle juice, which made without lemon and vinegar instead of that, or you can prepare just plain pickles. I think these will be much better options. I'll try preparing the pickles with and without the additional probiotic capsule just for comparing them. So don't perceive the probiotic capsule as a must or the first option. Yeah. What else? The pickles that I prepared has another difference from the regular pickles. My friends, if you clean and wash the carrots well enough, of course you'll clean it well, but you can peel or cut the uncleanable parts. I mean, you see here, it doesn't look good. We cut and separated this part. We are throwing this to the trash. This is okay, possible. But it makes more sense to eat carrots with its skin, because no need to lose time with peeling the rinds. Plus, the rind has some nutritional values. The same goes for beets. These are raw by the way, so they'll be crunchy. You see, it's a raw beet, just washed and cleaned, good enough. As you see, raw beets are also completely edible, including these parts. Of course, cooked beets are easier to eat, pickled beets are also easier to eat I think, but because we want crunchy pickles this time, we'll pickle with raw ones. So don't waste time with peeling the skin, plus don't waste nutritional values also. I prepared the vegetables before. we are dicing the carrots, as you see, for fitting in the jar as possible. I'm not peeling also the beets, as you see. I'm not using julienne peeler, etc. So I'm not losing time with peeling the rinds. So that's how I slice beets. And it's time to filling the jars. First, I'm dropping the garlic, carrots, beets. I'm mixing all. I'm adding abundant garlics between spaces. I'm adding purple cabbage also. Press. Continue to pressing. Sorry, I have to draw your attention to something. I used a little jar for just showing to you here. As you can see, my hand gets stuck into the jar because it's small for my hand. This is a dangerous moment. If the jar was cracked or broken at that moment, I could get into trouble. If you're gonna use a small jar, you can use this kind of pestle you see in my hands. You can pack the vegetables down like that. Or if you have celiac disease, you can use unwooded type of it for pressing the veggies, like glass or steel pestles. It will be much safer for celiac patients, so you can take precaution against any cross-contamination possibility and plus more easy to clean. Please don't take unnecessary risks, so I've showed you what should not be done. Let's continue from where we stopped the video. Biggish garlics goes into the bigger jar. Don't forget the peppers. Continue to pressing. It's near to full. I put the garlics as whole into the jar, including the skin, as you see. Yeah. Now, it's salt time. Salt water time. The ratio will be 5 dessert spoons of salt per 1 liter water. You can put just a little more salt to water. I mean, if you add more salt, mistakenly, up to 5.5 dessert spoons limits, it's not matter. It's time to pouring the salt water. Now, we'll cover top of the jar. I'm putting the sour cherry leaves. I'll add also little bit of wine leaves. Let's put half of it to this side. Yeah. I'm pressing it thoroughly. After tightly closing the lid, I'm passing to the other one. Again, the same system. And the other one. After preparing the little jar, it's time to fill these with salt water. And this time, I'll add additional probiotics into the remaining salt water. And now, I'm pouring the powder from the inside of the capsule into the bottle. And then I'll mix them by shaking the bottle. And then I'm filling the jar with salt and probiotic added water. The remaining process is filling top of the jars. I'll roughly halve the wine leaf and put it to top of the jar. I'll put little bit more into this one because it's bigger. I'm filling the remaining part with remaining sour cherry leaves. I'm covering the lids tightly. Yeah. The preparation stage of our pickles is over. In average conditions, the pickles with additional probiotics can be consumed roughly 3 weeks later. But it depends on the preference, so it can be a little longer or shorter. The plain one will take roughly 1 month or a little more. And again, it depends on your taste. We'll check and taste it in specific intervals of time. Why? There may be a decrease in water amount. If so, we'll add salt water. In this case, the ratio that we're gonna use will be 5 dessert spoons of salt to 1 liter water again. I mean, if you prepare 1 dessert spoon of salt to 1 glass of water or 1 teaspoon of salt to 1 tea glass of water and mix them, it will be the same ratio with less amount. Then pour it as needed amount. We'll put these to a cool and dark place. We'll control them in specific intervals of time. If there is something to do, we'll do it. And that's about it. I'll see you in the next video. And it's time to fill in the jars. First, let's start with the big one. Yeah, frankly the garlic doesn't look proper. So,